So I'm very excited. I am here with Scandal Savage. And Still
Maxim Steel.
Maxim Steel.
Does it say Steel Maxim on there?
Is that why you wear a thong? Because it's Maxim?
Yeah, exactly.
Is that part of the double
Yeah.
that, you know, I mean,
I wear a thong because I'm a stripper.
because you're a stripper. Well, you could be in the cover of Maxim with that
That's
thong.
true.
I'm
Oh,
just
you're
saying.
right. There you go. I get
See,
it.
you get it now.
Now I get it. Oh, thanks for, you have to really spell it out for me.
So you guys are so personable. How was it like to do your voiceover when you're in a room and you're by yourself? How do you find inspiration to just put it out there?
Yeah, it's interesting. We were talking about that before. You have an idea of what you want to say in your head, and usually you get to the set and you're working with other actors and you're like, oh, you got to be ready for anything. If all of a sudden Dania does something really, really cool, oh, okay, I got to react to it the way my character. You're all alone. It's just say the lines, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I think imagination takes, it's a big part of, walking into this particular realm. And for me, it's one of the first, this is one of the first things that I'm actually voicing. So, it was very different, but at the same time, very creative. I talk to myself all the time, so I just went back to being, to being a kid, in front of a mirror and no mirror.
And you got paid for it.
And I got paid for it.
What?
I was like, I get to talk to myself in so many different voices and do it so many different ways, because I could try it this way and then I could try it this way.
How many times do you get busted on the way to an audition? You're like sitting
All
in the
the
car,
time.
you're going through it, and you're like,
All the time.
What the hell? Why am I doing that? And someone pulls up next to you and goes,
All the time.
Are you
all the time.
okay?
You know what I do? I press the button on so it looks like I'm talking to someone. I'm on speakerphone and I'm talking to somebody on the phone. So I'm like, oh.
That's so good. This, though, you really, we would trust each other if we were on set, right?
Yeah.
I work with Dania.
Yeah.
She's got me covered. If that's the way it is.
Yeah.
These guys that made this movie, the filmmakers, are really, really good. And I was saying, there were times when I said, just tell me how you want me to say it. I'll say it exactly the way you want. And then I'll give you variations. And they really let me play, but they knew exactly what they wanted, which was great.
Okay, so you had some freedom to kind of explore your character and then kind of...
A little bit.
Freedom to play, but with really good direction.
Yeah.
I think, that's really the key, and that was the key. When I watched the movie, that was one of the things that I really noticed. I was like, okay, they went with that line. And because I actually remember some of the lines when I did them. I was like, I remember when I did that line. I remember what they told me to get me to say it that way.
There were a couple times I was like, oh, that was my improv, and they used it. Seriously,
That's cool.
that doesn't always work. And that happened to me when I was watching the movie. I was like, oh, I remember. Yeah, it's great. So I'm going to charge them. I'm sending them an invoice. I want writing credit.
You're also a writer.
So this was your first voiceover, so will you do it again?
Absolutely, 100%. I mean, it was so much fun. What other job can you show up in your pajamas and nobody cares?
It's true. It's true. It doesn't matter what you look like.
A lot of people are showing up in their pajamas.
It doesn't. I mean,
I was in a thong.
I was very excited. Oh, because that's what you do.
Yeah, my character wears a thong.
He wears a thong. He walked around all day
You
in a
had
thong.
to have been excited to just do it, just to go.
Just to do it. Yeah. No, I was just excited, and cartoon. I have kids too, and I have a 16-year-old stepson. I was like super excited. I think I was more excited about doing this than I had been doing some of the other movies that I've done. Romantic comedy. He's like, I'm not interested in that. He was waiting. He's been waiting.
Well, your little ones are not going to be able to watch this for a while.
No.
But you're right.
I did let them watch the one fight scene, and I think at the end of it, they say something about be careful, or you're gonna die. And then they were both really nervous for me when I left the house today.
Oh no! Well, hopefully you get home soon.
Mommy, don't die.
That's so funny.
My little one, my son, he's like, do you have a shield?
Yeah.
He asked me if I had a shield.
The other thing is, it's not just a movie that doesn't have a history and doesn't have a really cool title attached to it. This movie is like Suicide Squad. I tell people, I did.
Me too.
It's the coolest thing in the world.
Yeah.
So,
Me too.
by the way, get ready, because hopefully we'll do a lot more. I hope people are going to see this and go,
I'm so excited.
I hope so too.
That'd be great.
Thank you both so much. Have a wonderful premiere.
Thank you.
And go and hug your kids tonight.
We will. Thank you.